Genesis 5:1-32 describes a biblical genealogy that serves as a link between Eden and the pre-flood period, revealing itself not only as a record of names and ages, but as a profound expression of faith, obedience, and insights into humanity and God's benevolence. It begins with Adam, the first man created in the image and likeness of God. From him, Seth is born, a sign of continuity and hope after the tragic loss of Abel. Through Seth, God's promise to Adam and Eve of numerous offspring begins to unfold, marking not just the beginning of humanity, but the perpetuation of a chosen lineage. This genealogy extends across generations, highlighting figures like Enoch, who walked with God in such a way that he was taken up to not see death, a singular testament to faith and communion with the divine. The narrative also mentions Methuselah, the oldest man recorded in the Bible, living 969 years, a symbol of human longevity in that era. Each name, each life listed, teaches us about God's patience with humanity, the value of time, and the importance of living in a way that our existence echoes through generations. We observe through these ancient patriarchs that life is not just a succession of days, but an opportunity to weave stories of faith, hope, and love. However, this narrative is not just about longevity or the holiness of a few. It also reflects on humanity as a whole. These ancestors lived in times before the flood, in a world that gradually drifted away from God's ways, leading to a divine intervention to restore order and justice. The chapter concludes with Noah, a righteous and blameless man in his generation who found favor in the eyes of the Lord. He is the final link in this genealogical chain before the flood, the bearer of the promise of a new beginning, of a world purified by the waters, setting the stage for one of the most monumental events in biblical history. This passage from Genesis, therefore, is not just a genealogical record. It is an invitation to reflect on our own spiritual lineage. Each of us is connected to this long chain of faith, called to walk with God and to leave a legacy that resonates through generations. It is a reminder that, despite our flaws and the transience of life, fidelity to God can inscribe us into a much larger story, woven with the threads of eternity.